This is Anakar with WPGN on our public ticket server, and we're going to talk about different energy types and how to power stuff. So we've got a coal generator here and an electric compressor with an aluminum wire going between them. You can set them right next to each other here, and that will work as well, but you'll have to have a conduit of some sort if you're going further away, like across the room or however far you need to go. So this is how this works. You got the coal generator here. You stick some coal in it, and the whole heat, once it reaches 100, will start producing energy, which is then transferred to this compressor here. So we'll wait for it to do that. Alright, see, now it's generating. You can see it going up in kilowatts. And this is the internal battery storage of the compressor. So you'll be able to use this without having the coal generator or anything hooked up, but once it runs out, it'll stop unless you have a constant source of power. So we'll spawn in some steel or something. A couple of those. Put them in the compressor. And there you go. And now we have steel plates. Alright, now you can also use this with a pulverizer that has a redstone signal. So, we'll pop in some more coal. Not that. There, coal. Put the coal in there. Wait for it to heat up. I don't know what the kilowatt to redstone flux conversion rate is, but this does work. Wait until it gets to 100. And it starts generating power. Oh wait, does it not work with that? Dynamos work with that. Alright, well, here's a clear example. Coal generators won't work for a pulverizer. So you can use them for an electric compressor, an electric circuit fabricator, stuff like that, but it won't actually work for a pulverizer. So for a pulverizer, you'll need something like a dynamo. You can use a steam dynamo, a magmatic dynamo, stuff like that. You could probably use a compressor dynamo. Now, as I covered in the previous video, your dynamo will need coal and it will also need water. So once you've got both of those things, it'll start powering the pulverizer. So you've got RF, which is redstone flux, and you've got, where is it? You've got kilowatts here. And another type of energy is MJ, Minecraft joules, megajoules, whichever you want to attribute it to. I think Minecraft joules personally sounds stupid, but I think that's actually what it's called. Now MJ can transfer into RF, but apparently kilowatts cannot. So those are the three types of power signals, or energy signals, units, whatever you want to call them. And that's pretty much how they work. So, coal generator powers compressors. I believe it can also power an energy storage unit. We're gonna try that. There's an energy storage unit. Get rid of that. So let's see if that powers. Put it on the other side. There we go. Okay, it needs some more coal. Alright, so we'll put some more coal in it. That's got to heat up again. Alright, now it's generating power. Alright, so this does have to be on this side. Now I believe you can use this to turn it into a different type of a signal. And I am lagging.
Yeah, I just lagged too.
Where the hell did I get a tesseract from? Okay, anyway. Alright, so we'll do this a little bit. Put this over here. And we'll see if this can actually turn into a redstone signal. Yes, it can. Alright, so the energy storage unit, or module, can convert kilowatts to megajoules, which can then convert to redstone flux. Very slow way of doing this. A dynamo would be much quicker. As you see, this one's already full, whereas this one over here is taking forever to gain power. We'll go over some other types of generating power in other videos, like turbines and reactors and such. But those are the basic types of energy. That's how you make them. Certain things can be used to power certain machines, and that works. There's also batteries that, if you have this energy storage module here, you can put a battery into it. And there are a few different types of battery-like items. You have your batteries here. So we'll stick a battery in there. Now this would generally transfer the megajoules into the battery. You take the battery out. You want to power, say, you want to power a compressor. So grab a compressor, stick that there, grab a battery. We'll get a full one just to show you. Stick a full one in there, and bam, your internal storage unit goes up, and it'll keep running off of this battery until the battery's depleted. The other types of batteries, which are a little different, are redstone capacitors. Now there's two different versions of these. So there's the flux capacitor and there's the energy cell. Now there's a couple things you can do with these. You can use these to power, say, a pulverizer. Stick the pulverizer down, stick the capacitor in there, bang, starts powering the pulverizer. Same deal, it'll do it until it runs out, and then you would need a different machine called an energetic infuser to recharge these cells. So you take that out, you stick the capacitor in here, it recharges it, comes out this side. So that's how that works. Now these cells here, these redstone energy cells, they hold, I believe that's 10 million RF. They have to be charged with a cable. You cannot use an energetic infuser to do it. So let's see. You can either use heavy aluminum wire. The transfer rate is much different. See, this transfer is 200 kiloamps. This is 400. So this will transfer faster than regular aluminum wire. Alright, so now we'll take an empty one of those. And we'll also grab one of these creative suckers over here. Grab some aluminum wire. And now say this is our, say this purple thing right here is our reactor, or whatever we're generating power with. So we connect it to this. This will start powering this. So we're draining energy, or transferring energy, from our power source here to the empty cell when it starts recharging. Now if we wanted to make that a little faster, we could use something like a redstone conduit, which transfers energy really, really quickly. As soon as I find it here, there we go. So we stick a redstone energy conduit there, put our empty cell right next to it, And that, yeah, that's charging a hell of a lot quicker than that cable is going to charge it. Or, you don't actually have to have a cable at all. You can stick it right next to it, and as long as the side that is outputting is orange, and the side that is inputting on the other item is blue, it'll transfer the energy. So depending on how fast you need the power, how big of a reservoir you're trying to charge, or how far away it is, you may have to use different things to get that energy to where it's supposed to be. There are tesseracts that you can do that with as well, but I will explain those in another video because they're vastly more complicated than just sticking a wire between two objects. So that's the explanation of energy types and some different machines that you can play with. Thanks for watching.